What are the categories of white-collar exemptions for employees? Have you ever wondered why some employees aren't entitled to overtime pay or minimum wage protections? It all comes down to their job roles and how they are classified under the law. Today, we're going to break down the main categories of white-collar exemptions that employers use to determine exempt employee status. These exemptions are part of the Fair Labor Standards Act, which sets rules for wage and hour compliance across the United States. First up are executive employees. These are workers whose main job is managing a business or a department. They usually oversee other employees and have the authority to hire or fire staff. To qualify as exempt, they must spend most of their time on management tasks and be paid a salary that meets or exceeds the current threshold, which is at least $680 per week. Next are administrative employees. These workers handle office or non-manual work that relates to managing or running the business. They exercise judgment and discretion on important issues beyond routine tasks. For exemption, they also need to be paid on a salary basis that meets the minimum salary level. Then we have professional employees. This category includes workers with advanced knowledge in fields like medicine, law, or education. Creative professionals, such as artists or writers, also fall into this group if their work involves originality or talent. To qualify, they must be paid a salary and perform work that requires specialized education or creative skill. Outside sales employees are another category. Their main role is making sales or securing contracts outside the employer's main place of business. They spend most of their time away from the office and do not need to meet the salary threshold to be exempt. Their work is primarily about generating revenue through direct customer contact. Computer employees are those working in the tech field, like programmers, analysts, or software engineers. They must be paid either a salary or an hourly rate that meets the minimum specified by law. These workers often have specialized skills and perform technical tasks that qualify them for exemption. Finally, there are highly compensated employees. These individuals earn a high total annual salary, often over $107,432. They only need to meet one of the exemption duties, which makes it easier for employers to classify them as exempt. They still perform managerial, administrative, or professional duties, but their high pay level makes the exemption straightforward. To qualify for any of these exemptions, employees must pass 3 tests. The salary basis test requires a fixed salary that isn't reduced based on work quality or quantity. The salary level test sets a minimum weekly earning amount. And the duties test confirms that the employee's main job duties match the specific exemption criteria. Employers need to carefully review both the job duties and the pay of their employees to avoid misclassification. If an employee is wrongly classified as exempt, the employer could face legal issues and owe unpaid wages. That's why understanding these categories is so important for wage and hour compliance. In practice, employers should regularly review job descriptions and actual work performed. They should stay updated on salary thresholds set by the Department of Labor. Training HR staff on exemption rules helps prevent mistakes. And keeping accurate records of hours worked, even for exempt employees, can protect the company if questions arise. Knowing these exemption categories helps employers balance legal compliance with fair treatment of workers. It ensures that employees who deserve overtime protections are properly classified, while those with managerial or specialized roles can be correctly exempted.